Hi folks, so we have arrived at Roosevelt Island. We are making our way to the north side of the island. When you get there, there's a free shuttle that takes you around the island. Now for those of you who don't know Roosevelt Island, it is an island which is located between the borough of Queens and Manhattan. You can access this island by the tram or by the Roosevelt Island Bridge, which comes to Astoria, Queens. As you can see, there's a tram that came on, which is going back to Manhattan. So right now we are making our way towards the north side of Roosevelt Island, and as you can see from this view, that's the upper east side, and that's the East River. You can also access Roosevelt Island by the train, subway. As a matter of fact, on the 29th of October 1989, the 63rd Street extension was opened to come to Roosevelt Island. The island was called Manihanoc by the Lenape people, and later called Vikings Island or Hawk Island by the Dutch during the colonial era, and later Black Horse Island. It was also known as the Welfare Island when it was used principally for hospitals from 1921 to 1973, and later was renamed Roosevelt Island in honor of Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1973. This island is owned by the city, but it was leased to the New York State Urban Development Corporation for 99 years in 1969. On the left is the Chapel of Good Shepherd, which is a New York City landmark, built by Frederick Clark Withers in 1888. So we're still making our way up north. We're trying to get to the lighthouse and also the octagon. Stay tuned as we make our way, as we still explore the island. I think this is a restaurant. Yes, there's the Chapel of Good Shepherd. There's a lot of history on this island. As we head to the northern side, you will see the 19th century lighthouse. Also, there is the Octagon Tower, which was the New York Insane Asylum. There's also the smallpox hospital called the Renwick Wing, which is still there. It's been marked as a historical site, so it's still there for us to go see. We'll be looking at the Franklin D. Roosevelt Fort Freedom's Park at the southern end. All right, so right now what you see is a former insane asylum. It's called the Octagon. The address is 888 Octagon, something significant to this island. This is the New York Insane Asylum. I can't tell you about the horrific things that went there, but it might be something that probably still haunts this island. This is a beautiful island, but it's sometimes creepy too, because if you look at all the history that is going through here, there used to be a penitentiary here, this insane asylum. There's I think the Renwick Wing, which is the smallpox hospital. Alright, so let's get closer to see what is written here. Alright, the Octagon Tower. Alright, which was built by Alexander Jackson Davis, a renowned American architect who also built the Bridgeport City Hall, the North Carolina State Capitol, the Federal Hall, etc. So I am on the boardwalk, or if you could call it boardwalk, or the sidewalk, and behind me is the river, still part of this river that separates this island and Queens. So see that? Okay. I'm just gonna walk over here. There's a long walk, like a 15-minute walk from here to go see the lighthouse, but that's why I'm here. Just to give you a tour of this place, so you see how it is. This place has been redone, it's been rebuilt, so you see the old haunted places that you probably might have read about. Okay, if there's any historic place, sign landmark, I will try and get it for you. So there's the ferry boat that takes people from Manhattan all the way to the dock over there, to those going to Queens who don't want to take the bus or take the train or drive. Alright, so you can do the ferry. Small Parks House. Oh, and look where we're going. So you see the lighthouse. There's a lighthouse park. Okay. Definitely that means it's a lighthouse, but it's a 19th century lighthouse. Look at this view. Wow. Oh, look. There might be something there that we got to find out. I think there's some sculptures over there. I didn't know this existed here. This is new to me. The whole island is new to me, but I didn't know there was an art display over here. I mean, this is beautiful. Okay, so let's go find out what that is. This exhibition is about. But that's the lighthouse over there. We'll get close to it and find out who built it and all that stuff. This is amazing. I like sculptures, so when I see sculptures, artists who design, I need to get close. Let's find out. Beautiful. It became scary. The place and where it is. It's just mind-blowing. You know this existed over here. Hi. Oh, I'm just finding this out. I didn't know this existed over here. That's beautiful. This has been here for how long? About a year? Wow. See. Here for a year. That's good. As you can see, it's still being, you know, they're doing some renovations over here, so it's not up to par, but this is crazy. This is actually, this is my first time coming to Roosevelt Island, and I've been in New York for like what, 23 years. I've never been here. It is very nice. So NellieBly was a reporter, an industrialist, entrepreneur who went undercover on Roosevelt Island to cover the stories of inhumane treatment being offered to patients at a lunatic asylum. But if you tour New York City, you should come and check it out. The island itself is like beautiful. On that side, it's the east side, upper east side. Our springs over there, so you're like embedded between two beautiful boroughs. Okay, check this out. I don't know what this thing's about. Point of correction here. The sculptor who designed this Gale puzzle is called Amanda Matthews, and NellieBly was actually one of the best reporters in America at that time, born May 5th, 1980. 1864 to January 27, 1922. So this is a tribute to her. She is not a sculptor, but the sculptor's name is Amanda Matthews. Okay? Alright. Charlie, this is the first lighthouse I've seen in New York. Maybe in America. I don't think I've been to any lighthouse here, but this is the first one I'm seeing. So it's historic for me. I gotta come, get closer. And also we're gonna pay closer detail to the architecture. Just not a lighthouse, but you can see some art over there. And those are the things that I want people to pay attention to when you visit my channels, because we're just not looking at the structure, but the detail. All right. Right over there is the east side, upper east side. All right. And over there, further, there might probably be the Bronx, and that's Queens over there. So let's see. Look at that. You can't really see from here. There's no light. Okay. I don't know if this. Look at the design over there. Let's zoom in a little bit. See the designs. This is the Cornell thing, the Cornell Hub or something? Right here? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this spot. Yeah, okay. That's the center. Okay. So now we dive into the southern part of the southern tip of Roosevelt Island just to go see the smallpox hospital. On the side there's Queens, and there's Manhattan on the other side. The good part about this island is that the bus rides are free. So you just get out of the tram, you hop onto the bus, you can just circulate around the island, see all those beautiful parks and the history that comes with it, the Octagon, the smallpox hospital. And then just hop on the bus back and take the tram. So if you're in New York City, you should probably do this. That's Manhattan right over there. On the left side? Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you. Alright, so this is the FDR Hope Memorial. This is the Freedom Park. It's part of it, okay? So whenever you come to Roosevelt Island, you gotta come to the Freedom Park. Let's go see this beautiful art here. You know, Franklin Roosevelt was disabled, right? So maybe this is him in the wheelchair. And right, we gotta pay respect to one of the presidents of the United States of America. All right, and this, you see the highway over there. That's FDR. So that's FDR highway over there. So it was named after this person over here from Roosevelt. All right. So citizens, I am here at the smallpox hospital on Roosevelt Island. Now this was designed by James Brownwick Jr. He's famous for St. Patrick's Cathedral in 1856, right? And the hospital was to house people that got infected with the smallpox back then in the 1900s, 1850s. And so these are the ruins. It's currently not functional. You can see it's part of New York history, especially now that we have COVID. So these are things that takes you back to the time when we didn't have vaccines and everything was chaotic, like how the COVID hit us. So this is a smallpox hospital. All right. Can I zoom in? So it's been placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1972. So it's part of history. So this tree-lined park over here is so beautiful. The colors are changing in the fall. We can't come here and not walk all the way to the end. Yeah, you got it? Because that's why we're here. Gotta show you everything. Okay? This is the Roosevelt Fall Freedom Park, Roosevelt Island. Alright, we'll see that Pepsi. I don't know if you can see the Pepsi symbol over here. It's one of the iconic billboards that if you do the New York cruise, you see. We gotta go to the southern tip, so follow me as we make our way. That's the FDR Drive over there. This is the northbound and the southbound over there. We are on FDR Park, so what a coincidence. The park looking over the FDR Drive. It doesn't get better. I know there was something here. See, sometimes you have to explore. I knew definitely there's going to be something at the end of the tunnel. They say there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Alright, that's the Pepsi. The zoom in, the Pepsi Cola billboard. It's iconic. Alright, look who we found. A statue of Franklin Roosevelt. And I love statues, art. So, okay, there we go. Citizens, we are at the southern tip of Roosevelt Island. And what an honor to see this statue of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, US President, 1882 to 1945. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Listen, if you are a tourist coming to New York, just don't be in Manhattan. There's so many things to see. Just a tram across the river, the East River, you can see this beautiful edifice over here. Like, look at that. Look at that. Let's get closer. Up close and personal. Review this. Go back a little bit. Get a zoom. Alright. T45. Okay. I need a picture, right? So this is the southern tip of the place and beautiful views of the city. This is beautiful. I didn't know this existed over here. Look at that. So beautiful. This city, there's so many things to find in this city. So you gotta explore. You really gotta explore. You got to. What is there? Alright. I didn't know there's a rock in the middle of the East River. I didn't know. There are two rocks in my front, it's two. 1 and 2. Interesting things that we see when we explore. Now, did you know there are rocks in the middle of the East River? Well, you only know maybe if you're doing the ferry ride or the cruise, you probably won't even notice it. But starting from the southern tip of the Roosevelt Island, there you can see these two beautiful rocks over here in the middle of the East River. And this is something that I don't know, it's historic about New York, but it's something that is good to know about New York City. You know, right? Because I never knew this existed. So, well, we found out now. So follow me on my YouTube channel, Tony Bazaar, and also on my TikTok, Kojo Bazaar. So citizens, look what we found on the southern tip of the Roosevelt Island. This beautiful, ginormous sculpture of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the U.S. president. He was disabled and in a wheelchair. So this is mind-blowing. This is so beautiful. I mean, it's like so real. Like, look at that. I know the artist the sculptor who did this, but I'll find out. But it's so beautiful, right here, southern tip in the Franklin Roosevelt Park over here. And let's see, there might be more to this. Look at this beautiful view over here. Right, this is the southern tip of Manhattan. Look at that. And then, look at this inscription over here. Let's see if we can read it. In the future days which we seek to make secure, we look forward to a world founded upon 4 essential human freedoms. So this is called the 4 Freedom Park, okay?